Breaking In is a home invasion thriller from the director of V for Vendetta. The first thing I noticed about this movie was how fucking bland the title is. It's so bland I actually forgot what it was called when I walked up to the ticket office. I was about a second away from asking if they had any films with gnomes in them. So Breaking In is your standard home invasion movie, except the gimmick in this one is that the bad guys are inside and the protagonist has to break into her own house to rescue her kids. Despite the film having relatively high production values, it felt more like a throwaway Netflix movie than a cinematic experience. It's not that there's anything terribly wrong with what's it called? Oh yeah, Breaking In. It's just that it's incredibly derivative. Everything this film does has been done better elsewhere. Everything about this film felt very safe, which brings me to the editing. There's a couple of moments that I thought were edited down to keep a lower age rating, which robbed the scenes of much needed tension. The pacing felt too breezy. Each shot lingers with this airy weightlessness that provides no suspense at all. What they should have done is really tighten this thing up in editing. Cut half a second here, shave off a couple of seconds there, and give the whole film a sense of speed and urgency. But the movie is already under 90 minutes long, and as it is, the story is stretched thin, like butter scraped over too much bread. The main actress was easily the best part of the movie. Her performance has a fair bit of nuance and she put in far more effort than this film deserved. Despite her character receiving next to no development, her acting ability was the only thing holding this movie up for most of its runtime. The villains of the film are incredibly weak. None of them are developed, they're just surface level cliches. And the worst thing about them is, the bad guys practically defeat themselves. The house this film takes place in has a remote control security system that can operate lights and doors. This would be great to set up a cat and mouse game, but we get none of that. At one point a bad guy is looking for her. A light comes on in the hallway so the bad guy goes to check it out. Then a light comes on in the room at the end of the hallway so he walks over there. Bear in mind, he knows the woman has the remote that can control lights. Not once does he stop and wonder if he's being distracted. If you know the person you're looking for can turn on lights by remote, as soon as you see a light come on in a hallway, you're obviously being led, so go in the opposite direction. Come to think of it, why didn't this remote control security system have a way to contact the police? Oh, and if you're in a survival situation and the bad guys are looking for you, when you rescue a family member, don't stop to hug and cry. Keep moving. Don't waste time whispering, "They're going to kill us," over and over again. They will kill you if you keep crying and whispering so loud. Concentrate on keeping on the move until you're safe. Overall, it's not an awful film, but it is underwhelming and lacking in a lot of places. It's not really worth your time. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. If you're really interested, maybe check it out on Netflix whenever it pops up on there.
When I open the door, I shove it really hard and fast, and it bangs against the wall really loud, so if he's hiding behind the door, he'll get it right on the nose. I never have got him. I'll tell you what did happen. The door handle made a great big hole in the wall.